Welcome to day 2. We're going over pull. So there's gonna be a lot of back today. So upper body, back. So we got 4 movements in this first circuit that we're doing. You do tend to need a little bit more volume in your back to get it to actually really grow and get fatigued. So that's what we're doing. So we're starting off first with our large compound movement, which is gonna be the barbell row. So just like the deadlift we did before, it's kind of the same pattern. So you're gonna push those hips back, keep those shin angles nice and vertical, slide those hands on down, grab that barbell, drive up slightly, then from here you're gonna row just to about your belly button. So you're gonna row, squeeze your back at the top for 8 to 12 reps, depending upon the weight that you're using. Then we're gonna go into a vertical pull, which is gonna be our pull-ups. Now, if we need to modify, that's totally fine. You can do the assisted pull-up machine, you can add a band, or you can do jumping pull-ups. So you come over here, anywhere from 5 to 8 pull-ups, nice wide grip, set those shoulder blades down and back.
One more.
Now, if you're gonna use a band, you would simply throw it over the top and then pull it on through. So after you get done with your pull-ups, then you're gonna go straight into the seated row. So you'll come over here. Again, we're gonna set our back first. So nice firm placement with your feet. Drive back a little bit. Pull those shoulder blades back. Pinch your middle of your back. Try not to go up to those traps. Row. Nice low row. Squeezing. Engaging those lats. And your middle back. Then to make sure that we're hitting all major areas and we're actually getting some of the rhomboids and teres major, what we're gonna do is band pull aparts. Now, these band pull aparts aren't meant to be fast. They're meant to be controlled. They're meant to help you start to engage the proper muscles. So, just a light band at first. Raise those arms to about shoulder width height. Now, then they're about a foot apart. From here, we're gonna think of setting our shoulder blades down and back. So not up here, down and back, and then pulling out across wide, pinching, holding, and then coming back. Pinching, holding, going back. Think of if you had like a little diamond in the middle of your back here that you're trying to pull your shoulder blades down and into, or if you're trying to like hold a pencil in between your shoulder blades. You guys might start to find, like as you start to get fatigued, that you might come up here to your upper traps and pull here, especially if you guys have been sitting at a desk or anything all day and tend to have overactive traps. So if that happens, relax, shake it out, raise your arms, pull out and across. So that is gonna be the start of our initial workout. So it's 3 to 5 rounds with a 45-second rest in between. That means you're doing barbell rows, pull-ups, coming over to seated rows, band pull aparts without any rest in between, just walking from place to place and getting there, and then you'll rest at the end. So it will get your heart rate up, but we are gonna get some strength and hypertrophy in there, but keep the heart rate up so you're burning a little bit of fat too. So now that we got through our strength circuit, now we're gonna really finish off the workout with some back-to-back supersets. What we're gonna be hitting is a Renegade Row, which I'll demonstrate, straight into inverted row AMRAP. So an AMRAP is as many rounds or reps in this case as possible. So Renegade Row, what you're gonna do is have 2 dumbbells, get into the push-up position. So again, like that plank we did earlier or on Monday, brace your core, drop down, do a push-up. From here, you're gonna row one. So you're gonna get on one arm and then row up on one arm. What I don't wanna see, or I wanna try to minimize, is the hip torque. So I wanna try to keep as stable as possible. So you might need to get a little bit wider base with your feet. So you'll be here, push up, row, push up, row, push up, row, push up, row. So I got a little off balance there. So I needed to brace my core a little more. So 1 rep is gonna be on each side. So push up row is 1, push up row is 2, and then you'll go for the allotted reps. Then you'll go straight into inverted row. So you can either do this with a barbell that's on a rack, or you can have a TRX like this. And what you're gonna do, inverted row, so we're gonna come down here as low as you can. So the more parallel you are with the floor, the harder it's gonna be because you're gonna have more body weight. So if you need to, you can take a step up and you're gonna be doing a row. So bring your elbows out nice and wide, going for as many as you can. So don't just kind of herky-jerky it, but really control yourself on the way down. And if you want, you can do neutral or palms up. They'll target a little bit different muscle groups if one's really starting to get fatigued. And then we're done.